Okay, but no, for real though. Hold on a minute. Fuck your week. Like seriously, the postal service is fucking like that shit's crazy.
It's fucking banana.
It's crazy.
It's absolutely the craziest thing that's ever
Fuck
happened.
fireworks. Fuck drone shows. Aliens and
The aliens? You know what they do? They come down here. They look at our postal service. And they're like, wow.
What did you say? Stupid glowworms? Yeah. Shut up.
I was talking about fish. Fish glow.
I mean, the ones in the water when it like makes the waves look all glowy.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it is. But shut up. That shit's stupid compared to the postal service.
So, as somebody who's like somewhat paranoid about people touching my things, the idea that I can send a letter and that it would arrive at its location without somebody just taking it is probably the craziest thing.
Someone in the chat just wrote "Malians."
There it is, right there. The postal service mail is run by the aliens.
Listen,
Daled it.
like I really
And daled it. Really? Really?
Sunday.
Oh!
Listen, I honestly, like, I really do think that, like, the moment we found out about, like, you know, postal being a term,
Yeah.
right? It kind of clicks in your brain. You go, yeah, that's a really fucking stressful job. And the robots do as much as they can, right?
I mean, they didn't used to exist.
They sort a little bit here and there,
a little bit.
but someone's sanity is being sacrificed in a Minority Report like way.
Yeah.
In order to get you your letter, right? In order to get you your bullshit. You know, if you wanna harken back to, God, what was the short story about the ones who walk away from Omelas, right?
Not familiar.
The story of the utopian city where everything is perfect and all life is great. But there is knowledge that in a basement in a building somewhere in the city, there's a child who never knew sunlight that is beaten every single day. And the happiness of this entire city and this entire paradise is based around the abuse of this one kid that's never known a single moment of happiness.
It's one kid?
This one kid. And essentially, people who discover this sometimes just decide to leave the city.
How happy is it?
Utopia.
Nah, it's still bad to do.
But you thought about it.
Yeah. Well, if you describe it as actual utopia, that's tough.
So yeah.
Can't they just eat the kid or something?
No, the kid has to suffer.
Ugh.
The kid has to suffer. So you'd walk away from Omelas?
Oh, hell no. No, I wouldn't. But
you double your mortgage.
No, but I'd feel kind of bad a couple days a week maybe
while enjoying your utopian life.
Well, I mean, let's face facts. In our current first world status and the current third world status on which it is based, we are currently living in that exact existence.
Check your chat on your phone again.
Huh?
Take a look at
my techno device.
Yeah.
The magic techno device that can bring me everything that I want.
Yeah. So anyway, that kid being beaten in the
you mean this thing that was built by slaves? That's the thing you're describing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So that kid being beaten in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's every time you get a letter in the mail. That's happening to someone's sanity.
Totally worth it.
How else was I supposed to know that my UPS bill for $15 has not been paid yet?
You know, the Postal Service is so incredible. So what the fuck is all the delivery companies' excuse?
Private.
That should be their excuse to provide better service.
Private enterprise.
Not worse service.
You would think.
Because I do everything I can to not use them, which can't possibly be good for business.
Take that, free market capitalist, says Pat.
I should mention, however, that the Postal Service is in fact a private company now. It has been for about 12, 13 years.
Canadian or USPS?
Canadian.
Okay.
But it is still run the same way. It's just run private.
Yeah. I mean, look, man. Purelator
Purelator is the actual worst.
Purelator has fucked me over. UPS has fucked me over. FedEx has fucked me over. DHL has fucked me over.
What about Intelcom Courier Services?
Ooh, I've never done that.
Intelcom Courier Services is really frustrating to me because it has been the widest gulf in quality. So Intelcom is the company that Amazon hires to do day one shipping in Montreal.
Oh my god, I hate them so much. Because I paid extra.
You paid extra.
Oh, fuck those people. Okay.
I had a guy
Yep.
show up to my house
Yep.
and try and hide my package in my recycling bin
Yep.
instead of ringing my doorbell.
Oh, yeah.
And I went, what the fuck? And he went,
yeah.
oh, I was going to take a picture and send it to you. Send it to me how? And he was like, sign here.
Yeah. At bare minimum, they'll just walk up to your door and throw it down and walk away.
I wish. I wish.
Right? Like, to me, at the minimum, that's what's been happening. And, like, the usual is, like, we won't buzz, or we will, but we won't come up, or we'll pretend that we couldn't get in and just not want to, do the
Intelcom
thing.
is the one that I've run into the most, in which, like, I fucking see you.
Yeah.
Like, I see you.
Yeah.
And they go, hey! And they go,
It's infuriating.
I guess I have to deliver this package by walking 10 feet.
But it's also like they're just like, look, we have to do all these daily whatever next door things, and we have to get them there by 9 p.m.
Yeah, maybe it'd be a lot easier if you were delivering these in a truck instead of your fucking car.
I think they can't have a truck every day though, which is why they kind of like Uber it out in a way.
I've been to their warehouse
Once.
It's in Griffintown, in one of the older factories.
Yeah.
It is astonishing that anything gets anywhere from that place.
So my understanding is that the Amazon next day shit is all based on like local
Yep, that's how it works.
companies taking
It is.
Yeah,
It is a completely empty concrete rectangle of a room with a loading dock on one end and a conveyor belt that you would see in like in a grocery store. You know, the rollers, the bento rollers, and a bunch of guys moving around with pallets, and that's it. And there's just shit falling off the pallets at every instant. And then when I was there, because they told me to go there to pick up my package, the guy was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, I have a fucking note to come here. What? Why? Because you didn't deliver my shit. Where's my stuff? It took like 45 minutes for them to find my fucking thing, which they had tossed in some corner.
Shouldn't have drawn aggro. Should have found the front desk.
But on the other hand, I have had drivers from that same company call my phone number, which I'm like, I don't know if I like that, but regardless, and be like, hey, I'm going to be in your neighborhood in about 10 minutes. Are you home?
Oh, that's good.
If you're not home, I'll drop it off at your post office. But are you at your house? Because I'll totally...
I've never had that.
Yeah.
That's nice. I wish that would happen.
And I look back and I'm like, oh, no, wait, that was that one guy. That was that one guy in my area that would do that. And then he died or some shit. And
that reminds me. I had my first meal stolen from me.
Isn't it awesome?
That was wild.
Isn't it?
I couldn't believe it was happening.
Isn't it the
I
most
couldn't believe it was happening.
Outrageous feeling in the world?
It was like the way it went down was basically I saw the car not moving for...
Where was the car? Was it at the restaurant or was it near your home?
Went to the restaurant, went like a few blocks towards me, and then just kind of stopped somewhere.
It just stopped.
And then sent a message saying, hi. And I said, hello. Usually when people send me a message, it's because they don't know how to use whatever to get get in. So I sent a message saying, hello, this is how you get in. And the person just replied with a thumbs up, and then like a minute later just went like, all access to your street is blocked, and I think you know this. I'm canceling the order. And just never even attempted and then just shut it down. And
like
then
the GPS shows, there were miles and miles
there were
away.
like little, and you're just looking at it like, is this motherfucker? And it's like, yeah, and it's like, you get your money back. Right, and then so you get your money back, and then I put in the order again, and then the next person just brings it.
Yeah,
and you're like, someone just stole my dinner.
Yeah, the one that I had this guy, and he goes and picks it up, and then he gets 5 minutes away from the house, and he does me one worse, which is why I was so like. You know when you're so angry, but you're so incredulous that you don't actually show any anger and you don't express any anger because it's just like, what the really? Delivered. He's like 14 kilometers away from my house. Yeah. Delivered. Did you enjoy your order?
Yeah. Yeah. Which is why.
And if you're fast enough, you get to text them and be like, what the fuck? He's like, couldn't deliver it. I'm like, and then I called him. I don't know if I told the story before, but he's like, yeah, the restaurant's so packed. It was closed for 10 minutes because there was a fight and the police were in there and they shut the whole restaurant down for 10 minutes.
And your method of dealing with this was to say that it successfully completed the job.
Yeah, I'm like, and then I'm like, hold on, click. Call the restaurant. Hey, were you guys just closed for 10 minutes due to a police altercation? What? No. Did you pick up an order for Patrick? Yeah, the guy just picked it up and left. Why? Perfect. Thank you. Call him back. Hey.
Yeah.
So I just spoke to the restaurant. You picked up my fucking food.
Yeah.
Bring my fucking food.
Yeah.
Click blocked number.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a big angry email and got a refund. But I'm like, and then the same thing happened the next week from the same restaurant with the same guy. And it happened, and I called him up and said, why do you keep stealing my food? Click, blocked. Like,
is it, well, first of all, because that's the fear, right? Because I'm like, one, is it really worth it to get this fucking meal in this way when clearly it's going to come back to haunt you, and then it never does because he's delivering it a second time? That's the problem. So when I afterwards,
he never delivered to me again after that.
I mean, so when I saw the thing come back and it's like, hey, don't worry, order was canceled, you're not charged at all. I was like, no, I don't care about that.
That's
right?
the problem. They always refund you.
Yeah,
always.
No matter what happens, you're getting all your money back. It's like that's not. I don't care about that.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'd rather have paid double and just have my food.
So then I go to that. At that point, you go to the order, and at least for me, I'm just like, okay, go to the help option and just be like, yeah, this fucker stole the food. Right? You should look into that.
Yeah,
shit.
the options are always.
What was wrong? Was something missing?
Was something missing? Yes, my entire order was missing because they stole it.
Oh, the wrong thing happened. Whatever. I had a problem with whatever it is, right? And I'm just like, no. Listen. And then it sends the support message going like, don't worry, all your money's been refunded. I'm like, it's not about that.
I want the person.
You have a piece of shit working for you right now.
I want someone to slash their tires. That's what I want.
You need someone that you need to fix the problem right now. It's not about that. It's not about the money. It's not that. It is. You need to fire this fucker. Fuck him. Right? He's stealing people's money, or not probably. He's stealing people's food.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Right? So,
and I know we're getting really emotional. I'm much more emotional with this because it's about food, and because the situation it occurs in is you are always hungry and upset that it happened.
You're so mad.
Like,
you're so
my
mad.
Amazon shit gets lost all the time. Who cares?
Yeah.
You contact them.
You might be having a good or bad day when your package doesn't arrive.
Yeah, it's fine.
When your food doesn't arrive,
you're having a bad day. It's the worst.
It is, yeah, I will fight a motherfucker. I'm so mad. I'm so vexed. Like, straight up I was looking at the part on the map, wondering if I could make it. Like, could I make it out there?
To the guy's car?
To the area where, because the food is there, right? And the car wasn't moving from that spot. Could I go fucking catch, you're hungry.
You start to think this fucking crazy shit, and you're like, what if I turn the corner and I saw him in his car and he was eating my food?
That's what I'm saying.
And then I could take a photo of him.
I can either go and be like, give me the fucking food, or you can go and catch him eating the fucking food.
I'll be honest.
Both of which are satisfactory to my rage needs at the moment.
Now that I think about it, and I think about the anger, I just want him to admit that he stole my food. I just want to hear, listen, I didn't feel like driving out to your house, so I took your food. That would make me feel a lot better than delivery completed. Are you happy with your order?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking more along the lines of jumping up on the fucking bumper.
Yeah.
and getting
being like, that is my food.
That is mine. You did not hunt that meat, and you did not forage those berries. This is my food.
This is the modern...
How dare you, caveman, steal my food that belongs to me?
This is the modern equivalent, or the new world equivalent of something that I used to see all the time working at the store, and I'm sure you saw it working in testing and whatnot, which was there is no workplace argument more intense than who took my fucking lunch. What fucking bastard opens up the work fridge, sees Woolie on the fucking thing, and goes, yeah, fuck it, it's mine now. Like...
That's fist fight.
Right? That's
a fist fight worthy offense right there. That's HR going, look, you can't, I get it.
I get it.
But you can't.
You can't.
That's the response there. Shout outs to the dude I worked with that spiced the fuck out of his pizza when he put it back in the fridge because he doesn't mind it, and came back to find a bite of a slice in his box taken, and then the rest just put back. So the thief, instead of stealing a slice, took a bite, obviously got something they didn't want, and put the slice back. Egregious.
I am awash with emotions.
Yeah.
I am irrationally upset.
Yeah.
This is how people's cars' windshields get smashed in a parking lot. And this is the kind of petty minor shit that escalates.
And unfortunately, it was the type of place where it's not like everyone was it wasn't like, who could possibly be, like, was it Becky? Like, who was it? It wasn't like that. It was the kind of place where it's like, okay, we've got like 4 potential scumbags here.
Yeah.
And we don't know which one of these fuckers did it, but it's got to be one of these 4.
Camera in the fridge.
You know?
It's the only way.
Like there was a lineup of potentials as opposed to the
I think that there should be in every office break room a camera pointed at that fridge all day every day. And that if you get caught stealing somebody's food, the person whose food that is allowed to piss on you in front of the office.
Okay, well, that's not
in full view of everyone.
That's not equivalent exchange.
It is.
That
is equivalent.
No, that
don't want to get pissed on. Don't steal food.
That's not Full Metal Alchemist right there.
It is. October 3rd just happened. Piss on them.
That's not. Bodily fluids shouldn't enter into the equation.
Oh, you want to steal my stuff? Here's some of my stuff for you to steal.
No.
It's just piss. A little bit of piss never hurt nobody.
No, I'd say...
I regret saying that. Can we get rid of that?
I didn't even...
Okay.
You hung yourself out on that one.
I sure did.
I say you take their lunch, and whether or not you want it, you throw it out. If it's good, you can eat it, but they starve. You don't get lunch today.
I think that if you steal someone's lunch, you should never be allowed to eat again for 1 week.
So you should murder. That was like, we should kill them. You know what you're suggesting is capital punishment for theft of food.
Well, then I rolled it back. Then I rolled it back a little.
Little too late.
Oh no, it's fine.
Little too late.
After 1 week, you go, it's okay.
You got the full thought and then sentence out of your mouth.
No.
And then you added a little bit.
Like
a little bit. You put a little asterisk at the end and said
for 1 week.
Yeah. No, you don't get nothing, right? And here's what you do as well, right? Not only does that person get no lunch that day, but then later on you have a budget in the office for special treats when people steal food.
Yeah.
And everyone in the office gets a slice of cake.
Yeah.
And you go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone in the office gets a donut, and you can go fuck yourself.
And you have to watch everyone eat the donut.
Absolutely. You sit, your desk, your chair is now in the middle of the office, and we all eat it, and you get nothing.
What is this human reaction to minor slights? Are like are demand.
I killed that meat. I foraged those berries. But how dare you take my meat?
You did not do those things.
How dare
you did not do those things?
But it's the caveman shit. It's in there.
It's like when people are driving, all of a sudden they turn into psychopaths.
I stalked that fucking animal and jumped it, and now I'm gonna feed my clan. And you have the audacity to come and take... You might as well... You're taking the food out of my children's mouths? I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'll fucking kill you. This is what the brain,